Which one is better? The Volkswagen ID.3 and the new Tesla car will be among the most popular models on the market soon. Tesla is now refocusing its efforts on developing a model that is both more compact and less expensive in the hopes that it will play a larger role in the adoption of electric vehicles. Even if Tesla were to succeed in cutting its production costs in half, this does not necessarily mean that the Model 3's current price, which begins at $47,500, could be dropped by half. However, it is logical to expect that the base pricing of the vehicles sold below the Model 3 will be around $25,000. This would provide a considerably broader market for Tesla's products, elevating the company to a competitive level with electric hatchbacks produced in Europe, such as the Volkswagen's ID.3 and the Chinese versions produced by firms such as MG and BYD. Musk has acknowledged that the current primary focus for Tesla engineers is on developing a smaller, more affordable vehicle. Tesla was able to bring the complexity of the Y down by a large amount because it utilized more effective methods. For instance, the body shell of the Model 3 comprises 171 separate components, but the body shell of the Model Y only has 2 parts, resulting in an overall reduction of approximately 1,600 welds during the manufacturing process. The battery technology that Tesla adopts and the layout of the vehicle's cells will very probably determine whether the company is successful or not in its efforts to mass produce its new, more compact vehicle. Lithium iron phosphate cells, also known as LFPs, have been utilized in the past because they are less expensive than nickel magnate cobalt cells, NMC. Since the manufacturer already incorporates LFP into many of its cars, this and several other one-of-a-kind components may make up most of the cheaper model's technical makeup. It has been believed that the firm is getting ready to roll out its cell-to-chassis technology on Model Ys that were constructed in Germany as part of a partnership with the Chinese company BYD. Since this method is both lighter and more compact than the traditional module-based manufacturing process, it frees up even more room that can be put to use by more cells to make up for the LFP's lower energy density and provide a comparable range. Musk is certain that Tesla will be able to capitalize on the company's recent achievement in reaching the 3 million car milestone and surpassing 100 million vehicles on the road by the end of this decade. However, even if a new vehicle is introduced after the Roadster and the Cybertruck, it is possible that it won't be on the roads by 2025. Because the ID.3 is not sold in the United States and the baby Tesla is not yet out, it is impossible to compare how the two will sell. Nonetheless, both Volkswagen and Tesla have established significant bases of operations in Europe and China. Interior design. If you place a high priority on being comfortable, the ID.3 is an excellent option. Imagine the ID.3 as a forward-thinking version of the Volkswagen Golf, in that it has the same fundamental measurements and design and costs only slightly more than a mid-range Golf. And this is before taking into account the fact that the ID.3 has significantly lower operating expenses than the Golf. The new Tesla model is a good choice for those interested in breaking significantly from the standard gasoline and diesel vehicles on the market. The blanked-off grille design on all Teslas calls attention to the absence of an engine, giving the car a futuristic aspect without being too strange like the BMW i3. Because of the centralized touchscreen, the inside is very modern and streamlined, and there are no knobs or buttons that are easily visible. Even though they aren't direct rivals, you may want to consider purchasing a baby Tesla rather than a high-end ID.3, even if you could save money. Both are environmentally friendly and cost less to operate than traditional automobiles. In addition, owners of electric vehicles can take pleasure in a quiet ride and fast acceleration. The first batch of ID.3s produced were high-end first launch models with several extras, such as rapid charging and free usage of public charging stations for an entire year. After taking into account the £3,000 plug-in car subsidy, the cost for vehicles with LED headlights, parking sensors, a 10-inch sat-nav screen, heated seats and adaptive cruise control, the ID.3 varied from approximately £30,000 to £40,000. The ID.3 is more of a direct competitor to the BMW 3 Series and the Audi A4 than the Tesla is because of its higher price tag. The Tesla may be purchased for a price ranging from £40,500 to £56,500. However, even that is about to change with the baby Tesla. Judging from how the Tesla has outfitted the Model 3, the new model may offer a premium interior package as an option. This package may include front seats that are motorized and heated, GPS, wireless charging for 2 phones, and a roof made of tinted glass. Compared to the partial premium interior of the Model 3 base model, it may also get options for LED fog lamps, floor mats, and a premium connection that is good for an entire year. Many of the switches and controls of the most recent Volkswagen Golf have been ported over to the ID.3, either to save money or to give the ID.3 the same familiar feel as other Volkswagen vehicles. The ID.3 is slightly less spectacular than the high-tech Golf, with the slanted center touchscreen responsible for most of the vehicle's capabilities and almost everything else available via the steering wheel controls. These automobiles look inexpensive due to the prevalence of hard plastic in areas where previous generations of Golf was known for having soft touch materials. This is also true for a great number of other locations in both automobiles. On the other hand, the amount of originality and minimalism that the cabin of the Tesla achieves is unparalleled. From the display on the dashboard, it is possible to operate everything in the vehicle, including the engine, the windshield wipers, and the mirrors. The ID.3 is about the same length as a Golf, but because there is no engine to maintain and all of the batteries can be stowed away within, it gives a significantly larger amount of space inside. It will include a roomy interior, similar to the one seen in the larger Volkswagen Passat, and a trunk capable of holding up to 380 litres of cargo. The flat floor offers additional space, not just for your feet, but also for your possessions. Volkswagen is likely to broaden the availability of its Car2X software because the ID.3 shares a significant number of the cutting-edge features seen in the MK8 Golf. This transmits information to other cars regarding the flow of traffic, the condition of the road, and any potential dangers that may be present on the road. In addition, you will soon have access to a heads-up display and automatic driving, and you can use Amazon Alexa to issue voice instructions. Your iOS or Android device can also be linked to the system. Even while we are enthusiastic about the prospect of autonomous driving in the future, it is discouraging to see that early automobiles have had problems with their software and have been behind schedule. Fans of Tesla have come to assume that the newest model will include all of the company's cutting-edge features. Even though it will be less expensive and more compact than the Model 3, S, and Model X, it will nevertheless provide the option of full self-driving through the utilization of Tesla's autopilot technology, where the law currently allows. The touchscreen of the car is a gadget geek's best buddy, and your smartphone may double as the key to the automobile. It should not come as a surprise that the ID.3 was awarded the highest possible rating from Euro NCAP, given the sophisticated technology included within. It has several safety features, some of which include automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and assistance with maintaining lane position, to name just a few. Following an in-depth examination, the Tesla received the maximum possible rating of 5 stars from the reviewers. In addition, it was awarded the highest possible score for driver assistance technologies, 94%. Features and range. In addition to the 2 sizes of batteries presently available, the ID.3 will eventually be able to handle a third, more compact option. The largest battery size, featured in the Tour model, has a capacity of 77 kWh and can go 341 miles between charges. The standard battery capacity is 58 kWh, which provides around 260 miles of range between charges. Because the ID.3 is compatible with charging rates of up to 125 kilowatts, you can charge the battery to 80% in the same amount of time that it takes you to get a cup of coffee at a rest stop on the highway or complete your weekly grocery shopping if you use one of the compatible charging speeds. The ID.3 can sprint from 0 to 37 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, making it as rapid as the gasoline-powered Volkswagen Golf GTI hot hatchback. Incredibly, the ID.3 can keep its nimbleness and composure despite the increased heft caused by the batteries. The Standard Plus and long-range models of the new baby Tesla are expected to range up to around 260 miles, whereas the long-range model is expected to be greater than 350 miles. That's all from this video. Do you think Tesla poses any serious threat to Volkswagen? And will it be able to offer the new compact model at less than $30,000? Please let us know about what you think in the comments section. Be sure to check out the videos being displayed on your screen. Until the following video, peace, I am out.